We also have all the usual things that language schools do. We have cultural excursions for you as well. Warwick, we will take you to Oxford to look at all the spires. We'll take you to London to visit the city, to Manchester to look at the football stadiums. We will do all this as well. And we do it to help your communication skills. Because studying in a university is not just about being academic. It's also the social skills that you will develop along the way too. Now, I personally think that the best thing about learning English at a university is the fact that you will be a registered student at the university. Why is this important? It means you can take advantage of all the facilities at the university. You will be part of that university. You might not be enrolled on a degree programme, a PhD, a master's degree, but you will be part of that university. You will be a university student for the time you are there. This means you've got the sports facilities, the music facilities, the arts centre facilities, the library facilities, the accommodation facilities. You will live among students. And this is really important to take advantage of all these things. Because you're not just going to go home and read your books, do your essays. You're going to join in with university life. And it's very valuable, and you will progress so much quicker in that kind of environment, providing you don't live with Brazilian students and speak Portuguese all the time. Okay. Now, there's a whole range of programmes that are available at all universities. Nearly every university in the UK will have some kind of English language programme. Some universities will have many kinds of English language programmes, so you need to decide what is best for you and what your ultimate study goal is. For example, we have the summer programmes. It is perfectly possible to come to the UK and do a 3-month, 3-week, 1-week English language programme. This could be general English, communication skills, anything that you would learn in a language school on the south coast of England, you can learn in a university. There are programmes called pre-sessional programmes, which some of you, if you are going to study in the UK, some of you may be required to join a pre-sessional programme. What this is, it is a concentrated academic programme that helps you develop your academic skills before you start your degree. It will teach you essay writing. It will teach you how to listen to lectures, how to make notes, how to research if you're going to do a PhD, for example, or a master's thesis. Some universities require you to do a pre-sessional programme before you start. Let's say, for example, you are required to get a 6.5 in IELTS. You do your IELTS exam in, let's say, July. You get a 6.0. What are you going to do now? You don't have time to do another IELTS exam because they're all full. You can do a pre-sessional programme. It's only half a point. If you did maybe a 10-week pre-sessional programme before you start your degree, if you pass that, they will let you onto your degree course. But that one, I must say, you have to do at the same university where you're doing your master's, your bachelor's, your PhD. Specific purpose. You could go and do, maybe you are a practicing lawyer. You are working as a solicitor. You could actually go to somewhere in the UK at a university and do a degree in English for law, English for business, English for engineering, intensive IELTS courses. You can do these in private schools. You can also do them at universities. There's also some universities do programs called scientific research or communication skills, something along these lines. Warwick does one of these. Basically what this is, it's if you are a scientist, for example, but your communication skills is not great, but you work in a field of science that you are required to give presentations on your subject. This is a good programme to do at a university if you want to develop your communication skills so that you can talk about your science. There's also year-round programmes. Again, there's general English. You can go to universities and do general English programmes. But there are also foundation programmes. Now, if any of you here are thinking of doing your first degree, your bachelor's degree in the UK, but you have the Brazilian high school diploma, a lot of universities will not accept this onto the undergraduate degree. What you would have to do is a foundation year. And a foundation programme is a fantastic introduction to a university. The reason for this is not only do you do your English during this 9-month programme, you are also able to attend lectures and modules in your subject as well. So let's say you are going to study undergraduate engineering. You would go into maybe a science foundation programme. You would have maybe 15 hours of English every week, but you'd also have 5 hours of engineering as well. Many universities offer a 1-year foundation programme. Some of them give guaranteed entry into that university. Some of them will require you to do an IELTS exam before you can enter. So this is something that if you are considering, you need to investigate before you do it. That's for the undergraduate students. There's also many universities that do a programme called a pre-masters, which is, as it says, it's before your master's degree. And it's the same principle as a foundation degree, except it's aimed at an older age range for people wanting to do master's programmes or possibly PhD programmes. We also have programmes called in-sessional at universities. Now this is actually for people that are registered already at a university, so you're already doing your master's degree, but you need a little bit of help with your English. And what these universities do is they give you the option to attend English language classes to help you with your writing skills, your communication skills. These are usually optional. But if you hand in your first assignment and the content is good, but your English is not so good, then your tutor will recommend that you do an in-sessional programme. But my advice to anybody, if it's free, do it. There's also online programmes. Several universities offer online programmes. So, for example, the one at Warwick has been created by our English language, our applied linguistics department. And it offers you the opportunity to do some self-study. So areas you can do is you can improve your academic reading, your listening, your writing. It gives you study skills, note-taking skills, and there are several universities that have similar programmes. And these you could actually access now as well in some universities. So I know that Warwick, you can actually access this English language programme now to give you a taste of what it's like to do academic English. As I said earlier, it's still English. We use all the same words, just put together a little bit more academically. And as I say, we also do general English as well. So it's perfectly possible for you to come across to England, to the UK, and study English because you want to study English. It's not academic English, it's usually called communication skills or something similar. You still write essays, you still have development skills in reading, listening, and speaking as well, which is very important. But the advantage of a university is that because you are living on a campus, you are treated like a university student.